Yeah.
Testing. Testing.
Excuse me, Slacky. It popped up for you yet?
Nah, let me see. It's not popping up yet. Let me see. Testing.
All right, that's yours.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto
Yeah.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, root and teach well. Wabarakathon, unto the hopeful elect. All right, now we're me and the brother. This is the brother Gadal, younger bro for Gms Dallas branch.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be going into ultimately how this is a Wednesday, 2 or 3 gathered together, a little live show we normally do. Normally be more brothers, but today's us two. We're gonna be going into how in the kingdom the nations will be in subjection.
Yep.
And that's what happened with our forefather David when he was reigned as king. He had a whole conquest he was doing during his whole reign. And then when you go before that, you look into when the Lord handed over the power through Moses to Joshua.
Yep.
They went and they were subjecting the nations before we got into the land. And that's what's going to happen when we have the kingdom. The kingdom that's going to be on this planet Earth. We're going to have these nations in subjection. It's not going to be no equal nothing, man. We're going to be over those nations, man, above the nations as we were created to be from the beginning, man. Matter of fact, I want to get Baba Kashai, if you can grab Amos 9.
Yeah. Go ahead, type it in. Oh, Satan done hopped on the computer. All right, you said Amos 9.
Yep.
You want it from the top?
9 and 11. Baba Kashai.
Okay, making sure. Also, like, let me go ahead and share it.
Because Amos 9th chapter goes into how the Lord is going to set up, David, the house of David again, the tabernacles of David again. So his all those that was with King David in his reign, that followed him, the Lord is going to reset that up, coming in the form of the elect, that chosen remnant, the governing body. And guess what? We're going to do the same thing our forefather David did, man, in the kingdom. You got it, bro.
Yeah. This is Amos chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
Now, how did David's tabernacle fall? It fell when after King Solomon, you had Rehoboam and Jeroboam.
Yep.
See, the northern and the southern kingdom split. And what do those scriptures say? Can two walk together unless they be agreed? You see? So we had that split, and that's destroyed our whole nation. The northern kingdom went into the captivity of the Assyrians, and then the southern kingdom would later go into the captivity of the Babylonians.
Yeah.
See? And then the southern kingdom went through 3 more captivities after the Babylonians. So that's what happened whenever we split. So after that, that's when the house of David was destroyed. All the tribes weren't together no more. You got it, bro.
Okay. Back in that Amos chapter 9 verse 11, it's continuing on. It says, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
God, it says I'll build it as in the days of old. And how did the Lord build David's the time period of David's house, the house of David? He went and subjected all the nations and got them in order, and he delegated all those things to the Lord. And guess what? We're going to do the exact same thing when the Lord raises us up. When we get changed to those new bodies, we're going to subject all these nations, man. You see? And another thing, too, before we do get that, I want to get this word. I want to get that word kingdom real quick as well.
You mind reading?
You read 12, too. You got it. Break it down.
Yeah. All right. It says that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by my name, said the Lord, that doeth this. All right. So just furthering your point, that, man, we're gonna take over all the heathen nations. All right. Now Edom, they're gonna be getting the worst, right? That's that parasite that we're gonna, have fun with for the 1,000 years of just messing them up. All right. Now, if they're gonna be reincarnated into, a heathen or just be spirit completely destroyed, I don't know. We'll find out about that in the kingdom. But this is just let you know that we're gonna have all the nations under subjection. All right, because it says the remnant of Edom, all right, and it says in all the heathen, all right, not Moab and Elam, and a little bit of Ham. No, it says all of them, right? But yeah, just furthering your point, bro. That was it.
God, and that's mainly going into that land. But in order to take over a nation's land, you got to put their ass in subjection. They don't let you just hand over their land to you.
Nah, for real.
That's what it's mainly going into. It says that remnant is talking about their land. And also, during that 1,000 years, other nations, they're going to be getting it too. Because, like, their spirits aren't going to be destroyed, but we're still going to have to beat the subjection into them, beat that law and order into them. We're gonna have to make them follow Yahweh Shah's ways, man. The law, statutes, and commandments. So during that 1,000 years, those other nations, they gonna get jacked up too.
Yep.
You see, but it's gonna take hardcore, harsh bondage, and that's what we're gonna bring upon these nations, as our forefather David did. And you can look about that in Joshua, and then we're gonna bring out the rest of the precepts the Spirit permits, man. But I want to go. If you can get that word kingdom, we can go to Daniel 7:18 real quick, Baba Kashai.
Okay.
I want to get that word kingdom, because a lot of people don't understand what kingdom means, man, and that's why they're able to speak in that manner of, oh, everybody equal and all this. Well, that's not what a kingdom is, man. Let's get this, Baba Kashai.
God, this is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. Huh? It's like it.
And Con, matter of fact, I can just read it.
God, you got it. My bad.
Yeah, I can just read it. This Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Right? So the saints are the Israelites. You can go into Psalms 53rd chapter. You see it describe the saints. That's the sanctified people. That's the people who the Lord gave his law, statutes, and commandments unto, man. That's who he gave the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the breath unto the Israelites, the seed of Jacob. But I want to get that word kingdom real fast. We're going to get it right here. All right. See? So the word kingdom right here, which the brother will pull up when he comes back, it's Strong's H4437, and it says Malakwa. Malakwa. All right. Malak and Satan. All right. So Malakwa. Okay. When you get that word Malakwa, it says royalty, reign, kingdom, royalty, kingship, kingly authority. All right. So not a whole bunch of nations can be in royalty or reign, or kingly authority. You see, if you're a king, you have to have subjects that you rule over. So ultimately, when it says the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, they're going to take the sovereign power or the reign. Right now, Esau has the sovereign power to reign over the earth. You see? And when you go into that chapter, it goes into Esau being the last kingdom that the saints are going to have to, that the power is going to be taken from.
Yep.
Because Yahweh Shah is going to come back, man.
Yep. The second Edges, 6 and 9. Esau shall be the end, and Jacob shall be the beginning that followeth. All right, so we in the last kingdom. We're in the last kingdom that's gonna be ruling in wickedness, and let alone the worst of it. So the next kingdom to come is gonna be Yahweh Shah kingdom, which is the only kingdom that's gonna be everlasting. All right, but yeah, that's all I had to say.
God, we can go to 2 Samuel chapter 8.
Okay. All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse. Oh dang, I lost it. Was it 11? Yeah, it was 11, right? 2 Samuel chapter 8.
Hey, matter of fact, let's start at top Salaki.
Oh yeah, at 1, right? Kind of slightly.
Yeah, we're gonna get a couple at 1, and then we'll read down to probably I think it's verse 7. Then we'll jump down.
God, this is 2 Samuel chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "And after this, it came to pass that David smote the Philistines and subdued them. And David took Methgama out of the hand of the Philistines."
Now I want to get that word. Let's get that. The Philistines were a Hamitic tribe. They go back to them damn Egyptians, man. But I want to go into let's get that word subdue, Baba Kashai. Because this is what our forefather David did. It's not gonna be no equal we're not going to be equal in our kingdom. When the Lord sets up the sovereign power of the Israelites, we're going to rule and reign over everybody, all these nations. And this history that we're going into, this shows what King David did in order for the kingdom to be peace. With Solomon, it had to be peace because King David subjected everybody. You got it, bro.
God, it's Strong's G 53. I mean, it's like your Strong's H 3665. It says Kawhi. Yep. And it says, to be humbled, be subdued, be brought down, be low, be under, be brought into subjection.
Brought into subjection, man. And we'll get the one that's in the latter verse too. The one in the latter verse, it goes more into it. But that so he brought into subjection. So he brought those Philistines into subjection, man. And we're gonna do the same thing to all these nations in the conquest because this is Yahweh Shah's conquest. Yahweh Shah is gonna put all these nations in subjection, but he's gonna have the governing body with him, man, which is the house of David. You got it, bro.
Yeah, that was it on that word, right? We're gonna keep going.
God, yeah, the other one gets better definition. We're gonna read it down to.
Yeah, this is 8 says, oh shit. 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 2. And it says, and he smote Moab and measured them with a line, casting them down to the ground. Even with 2 lines measured, he put to death, and with 1 full line to keep alive. And it's like, and so the Moabites became David's servants and brought gifts.
God, and basically, can you get view my NLT in that real quick, Baba Kashai? So basically, when you go into that account right there, what he did was he put them half and half, and I'm gonna kill y'all and I'm keep y'all that part alive. You see, does that sound like equal to you, man? Does that sound like it's does that sound like King David was trying to be all buddy with the nations? Hell no, man. And we're gonna do the exact same thing for that 1,000 years. We're gonna have a whole conquest like King David did in this chapter. You got it, bro.
Yeah, King David basically let you know King David did whatever he wanted. All right, he didn't have to save one of the lines. He could have killed both of the lines, or had them both, and just had them serving. All right, and Scripture said the Lord, yeah, David is a man after the Most High's heart. So it's not like he was wicked for doing it. All right, it's not like he was wicked for doing it, man. Nothing but righteousness in this sense. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it for you. This is 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 2 in the NLT. It says, David also conquered the land of Moab. He made the people lie down on the ground in a row, and he measured them off in groups with the length of a rope. He measured off 2 groups to be executed for every one group to be spared. The Moabites who were spared became David's subjects and paid him tribute money.
Woo! Hey, that's all the nation's gonna do, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna kick their ass, and that's what they're gonna be, our slaves and be our subjects, man. Because a king has to have people to rule over, and we're gonna subject everybody. You see, this is what's gonna happen in the kingdom. It's not gonna be equal, man. You see, we're gonna go back to what it said. The Lord said, "You shall be above all the nations on the earth," man. You see, they're gonna come into us. They're gonna have to answer to us. Yep, and that's what we're fighting for. We can go back King James.
Okay.
But you see, King David was fucking him up, man.
Yeah.
Got it, bro.
All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 8, and we have verse 3. It says, David smote also Hadazer, the son of Rehob, king of Zobah, as he went to recover his border at the river Euphrates. Mm-hmm. And David took from him 1,000 chariots and 700 horsemen and 20,000 footmen. And David halved all the chariot horses, but reserved of them for 100 chariots.
So David got all that shit, man.
Yeah.
See, he took their shit, which really belongs to us anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing, man. So all this stuff Esau so-called has established, all these he has dominion over all these areas. He has the Holy Land. He has the Promised Land, the land of Canaan. Esau has it right now, man. Now, really, a lot of those nations it's kind of parted. It's parted. The heathens parted the land, but really, that's all our land, man. When you go into the time period of Joshua, that was our land that our forefathers inherited. All those different parts of the land. of the land of Canaan, man. We're gonna get it back. We're gonna take it.
Yeah.
From all those Arabs and those damn Elamite, all them niggas over there, man. You got it, bro. Matter of fact, we
Oh,
can
you're jumping down, right?
we can get a little bit more.
Oh, you want me to keep going? Okay, I got
We
you.
can get a little more.
All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 5. It says, and when the Sirens of Damascus came to
Let's
succor.
say Syrians.
Oh, Salakia, I said Sirens. Syrians are, and went like I'm reading from top. 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 5, it says, and when the Syrians of Damascus came to succor Hadadzer, king of Zobah, David slew of the Syrians 220,000 men. Then David put garrisons in Syria of Damascus, and the Syrians became servants to David and brought gifts. And Yahweh Shah preserved David whithersoever he went.
Guess what? It wasn't off either. He
Yep.
put them motherfuckers in subjection, and it wasn't off. The Lord was proud of David. The Lord said he's a man of war. So the Lord's gonna put us to war. You see, he's gonna make us put these motherfuckers in subjection, man. Put them under our feet. And you see what he said? It said he set up garrisons. Now, when you go into what garrisons are, it's just like with Esau. Esau got the shit from us.
Yep.
That's when you put your military and have your men over there. That's when you have people over there. Just in case those nations try and do some shit, you got men over there ready to get on it. You see? Matter of fact, we can get that word, Gary. We can get garrisons real quick before we jump. We can jump down to 10 after that.
Yeah.
Get that word, garrisons. Because hey, you best believe these nations, they ain't going to have no wait. We're going to have people ready. Boom. As soon as you do some dumb shit, they going to be on your ass.
It's like you. All right, this is Strong's H5333. It says not Tazayah. I mean, not Tazayah, Salakia. Not Tazayah. And it says set over something placed, pillar, prefect, post.
Post. You know, what does a police officer do? He always post. It says, oh, there you go, right there. Strongs.
Yeah.
Strongs. There it is.
Something stationary, a military post, a statue, officer, pillar.
So like a post.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, you have stuff set up to where if they try and attack you, get on it.
Yep.
Or you set men up over there, man, on post.
Yep. Yeah, it says that military post. All right, so you got people down there on post. Well, I'm just gonna be reiterating what you just said, but yeah, he's gonna have people down there on post ready to stop it if something pop off, basically. But yeah,
Kind. And then even said deputy. You see that sounds like a cop.
deputy. Kind. Yeah. There you go, deputy. Kind. Right.
So yeah, we can jump down to that 10.
All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 10. It says, then Toy, if I'm saying that right, sent Joram his son unto King David to salute him and to bless him because he had fought against Hadadzer and smitten him. For Hadadzer had wars with Toy and Joram brought with him vessels of silver and vessels of gold and vessels of brass.
Mm-hmm. And that's what these nations they're gonna do that to us all the time because we're gonna be over them, man. And he knew it. He was happy because King David basically subject the other guy, the other nation that he had issue with. We're gonna subject everybody though, and these nations are gonna always do things like that for us. You got it, bro.
God, verse 11 says, which also King David did delegate unto Yahweh Shah with the silver and gold that he had dedicated of all nations which he subdued.
So all those little goods, the gold, all that stuff they had, delegated it to the Lord, man. He had it. They set stuff up for the Lord, man. You see, so we're gonna do the same thing in the kingdom, and that's the subdue I wanted right there.
Yep. This is Strong's H3533. It says Kabash, brother in the camp. It says, to subject, subdue, force, keep under, bring into bondage,
Bondage means slavery, man. And it says force. It's not gonna be no just get in subjection. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna stick our foot up they behind, man. We're gonna jack these nations up. It's not gonna be no nice, oh sweet, oh yeah, oh man, just serve the Lord. Now we're gonna make their ass do that shit. Death, killing. Okay? You got it, bro.
It says make subservient, to subdue, force, violate, dominate, tread down.
Tread down. All right. And that's basically all it is on that one, man. Conquering, dominate. Like see, that's what we're gonna do to these nations.
Kind of Strongs. Really, I just wanted to get that one you just said, which says to conquer. So we're gonna be conquering all these other nations, and we're gonna do it with ease too. We ain't gonna be no kind of struggle. It's gonna be easier than when King David did it, right? Because we're gonna have Yahushua with us, and we're gonna be in the new bodies. Right, and I think I got some doing it, Edamon. Yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead. What's that same thing? I'm just getting anyway because I already had it up.
This then even says subjugate too.
I did say subjugate. It did say subjugate.
They're going to be put under our rule or our authority. You got it, bro.
This is subdue in a Edamon online. All right. Etymology dictionary says subdue verbs is to conquer an army, a people, a land, and reduce to subjection. All right, so it's like an army, a people, a land. All right, that's what it means to subdue. We conquering. All right, we're going. Dang, what was it? What was it called that you said earlier with Yahushua?
Conquest.
Yeah, conquest. All right, we're going on that conquest to conquer who? All the nations. All right, all the nations, because they all gonna be in subject under us. All right, subservient to us, bringing us gifts. All right, coming to us for everything. All right, because what else you gonna do? All right, but that's all I really have to say on that.
All right, we can get that. We can get those accounts in Joshua too. We get the one you got, that one in that Joshua 24 or 23. I think it was 24.
Let me see.
No, we had we called it earlier.
I'm gonna get yours first, and then I'm gonna get mine because yours go better. You go better first. All right, this is Josh. That's like it. This is Joshua chapter 24 and verse 11 in the NLT. It says, "When you crossed the Jordan River and came to Jericho, the men of Jericho fought against you, as did the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. But I gave you victory over them."
He gave us victory over them. We went and we kicked their ass, man. You see, during Joshua's reign, we went and the Lord gave us the ability to jack these nations up, and it was even when you go into other parts of history, you go into the Maccabees, man. We was well outnumbered, and the Lord put in our spirit to mess them nations up, man. Wars that we shouldn't have won, but we're coming to a point where the Lord's gonna make us be above all these times because we're gonna have new bodies like Yahushua. We're gonna go back to that godly estate. Sir, definitely not gonna stand no chance. You got it, bro. We can go to verse 13.
Yeah. It says, "And I sent terror." Oh, this is still in NLT, Joshua 24, chapter 24, verse 12. And the NLT says, "And I sent terror ahead of you to drive out the two kings of the Amorites. It was not your swords or bows that brought you victory. I gave you land you had not worked on, and I gave you towns you did not build. The towns where you are now living, I gave you vineyards and olive groves for food, though you did not plant them."
Oh yeah, Kanye. How about Yahushua delivered us, man?
Yep.
He the one that he was the reason why we were able to subject the nation and do all those things, which he's gonna be the reason in this time. You see, but that proves, the Lord, the Lord had us jack them motherfuckers up, man. You see, and there's so many more accounts, man. But ultimately, we were set up to be above the nations from the beginning. That's all now.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Joshua right here because I wanted to get yours right. This is Joshua chapter 1. Where is it? There it goes, verse 5. It says, "There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. All right, which is just letting you know that, man, the Lord's going to be with Joshua no matter what. And we just got in that, what, Joshua 24, how the Lord was with him when he conquered who, right after he passed the Jordan River. It says what, the Hittites, Jebusites, Girgashites, you know, the Lord allowed him to conquer all of them. All right, and he didn't have to, and he really didn't have to, whatchamacallit. Oh, it really wasn't like because of him. That's what I was gonna say. It wasn't because of him. It was all Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, and this is just let you know that the Lord was gonna be with him the whole time. All right, and it says that all the days of his life. So he was living just straight up conquering everybody. All right, which is what we're gonna do when we get when Yahweh Shai comes back, man. All right, going on to that conquest. Right, we're gonna conquer all these nations, man. It's gonna be the last time we have to do it too. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Fine, yeah, we because guess what? They're not gonna be able to stand against us, man. We're gonna be able to be with the Lord and like be in that order forever. It's not gonna be no more going off in these chain of darkness. We ain't gonna be subject to sin no more. So that's why we're gonna rule forever.
Yeah.
We can get that Micah, Baba Kashai.
Yeah. This is Micah chapter.
So now that we got those accounts in the history, now we're gonna actually go into just the scriptures that further prove that point, man. So we already got the history on our forefathers that did it. So now we're gonna go into some precepts that prove what's gonna happen in the future, the coming future, man. You got it, bro.
God, this is Micah chapter 4 and verse 13. Excuse me. It says, "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto Yahweh Bashem Shah, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth."
Now, when you get that word horn, it means raise and light, and then iron goes into like being strong or strength. So the Lord's gonna give us spiritual power. You see? And it says we shall beat in pieces many nations because we're gonna put them in subjection. And it says consecrate their gain unto the Lord. Now, doesn't that sound like what we just read earlier with King David? It said that he delegated all the nation stuff that he subdued to the Lord. So this is a future prophecy, man. The daughter of Zion is representation of the Israelites, man. Yep. It's gonna start with that governing body, the house of David. We're gonna put all these nations in subjection, and we're gonna do it in in a stylish manner because we're gonna have spiritual power. Matter of fact, you can get that horn and you can get iron.
Oh, you want me to get the word for you?
God, we can get the word. We might as well in the blue letter.
There you go. God, it says Quran. Oh, Strong's H 7161 says Quran. Yeah, Quran. And says, oh, okay, of strength. Basically, yeah, of strength.
It says figuratively of strength.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at definition 6.
Oh, of rays of light.
Now, can you get the root word of it, Baba Kashai? It said rays of light. Now, what the hell? Where the hell is a regular man gonna get some rays of light? Hey, that's spiritual power. Now let's get this one right here. This is the root word of Quran.
Yeah, actually got it right this time. Quran. Okay, it says to shine, to send out rays.
Send out rays. That sounds like stuff out of Dragon Ball Z or a superhero movie. Well, we read that in the scripture, man.
Sound like power to me.
That's what we're gonna have, spiritual power. You got it, bro.
Kind of says to display or grow horns. Oh no, I don't even know why I read that.
And when it says, a lot of times when it says horns, it's talking about power as well.
Yeah, kind of. So like
you got it, bro. It's talking about like you being like having authority and power.
Kind of, that's really it on that. Unless you want
to get iron as well, and then we'll jump to the next precept.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep, iron right there.
Kind of said, oh, this is Strong's H 1270. It says Barazal. Yeah, Barazal. And what else? I said iron, ore, a material, furniture, utensil, implements.
It says
Okay,
that
harshness.
definition 3.
Huh? My bad. You said,
Definition 3.
say it again, Slacky.
Definition 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Harshness, strength, oppression, figurative.
Yeah, figuratively. So that was speaking figuratively. That's the right definition that will go into that iron.
Mm-hmm.
See, I will make that. It said rays of light. It said rays. It says iron, which means strength or powerful. And we are gonna jack these nations, and we are gonna oppress them. You see, and that's why we're gonna be able to such easily subject them, because Lord's gonna give us spiritual power. We're gonna have those new bodies. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
We can go to that. We can get them ones in Psalms.
Oh, that was it on that?
God, we get them ones in Psalms.
Yeah. All right. Psalms chapter 47 and verse 1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm for the sons of Korah. It says, "O clap your hands, all ye people, shout unto Yahweh Bashem Shah with the voice of triumph." For
God,
Yahweh.
it's the servant of the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and our forefathers, they gave prayers. They said prayers. They did chants. You know, ultimately did songs. That's what the songs go into, like songs and prayers. Our forefathers were saying, man. You got it.
It says, for Yahweh Bashem Shah, Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet.
Like he did in the past, man. Like he did. We just read that in Joshua. See, he did that with Joshua and his conquest. He's going to do that with our conquest. And he's going to give us the ability to do so in his glory to put them in subjection, man.
Yep.
You see? We can get that Psalms 149.
Yeah. This is Psalms chapter 149 and verse 5. It says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand.
That's hey, what does sword do? A sword, you bring out judgments with that damn sword, man.
Yep.
You see? But it said, let the praise of Yahweh Bashem Shah be in their mouth, because we're going to be doing it in the glory of Yahweh Bashem Shah.
Yep.
You see? To show forth his power, to put forth his name in the earth, his fear, the fear of him in the earth.
Yep.
That's what we're going to be doing. You got it, bro.
Okay. Verse 7 says, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
What does that sound like? That sounds like slavery. Yeah. What did the Israelites have over their neck? Yokes of iron upon their neck. So we're going to bind these top banking families, all the rest of these nations. We're going to bind them in fetters. You see? This is going to happen when that house of David gets rebuilt, when Yahweh Shah returns, when he raises us back up. We've already risen back up spiritually by receiving his word. When we actually get that physical, we actually get them new bodies. That's when it's time to handle business. You see? That's when it's going to be time to make those fishers are going to be hunters.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
Verse 9, it says, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye Yahweh Bashem Shah.
God, that's the honor that we're gonna have, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna jack these nations up, because we ain't reading the scriptures just to read it. All those things that's not written in vain. That's written because we're actually gonna be judging them according to that with Yahweh Shah. With the Bible is a book of judgment. You know, we're actually judges. The Lord's gonna make us into kings and priests on earth. We're gonna be judges, man. You see? That's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be judges. So it means that a judge has to actually issue out the judgments. So that's what we're going to be doing in the kingdom. You got it, bro. We can get the next one.
Yeah. Shit.
Like basically they all go into the same thing after this.
Revelation 2. I'm trying to figure out what was that. Forgot.
Revelation 2 and 26.
That was 26. Okay, here it goes.
Matter of fact, 25.
All right, this Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Yahweh Shah said that, man. You see? You got it.
It says, and he that overcometh, and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Uh-huh. And who is that talking about? It's talking about Yahweh Shah speaking to the servants of Yahweh of him. You see? To those that was following him. You see, that's why I said ye shall sit on 12 tribes judging, man. You see, because that's gonna be the end result of us if we continue. We'll get that dominion, that sovereign power. And that's what we're supposed to receive in the first place. We're supposed to be above all the nations, man. You
Yeah,
read about that in different chapters of Deuteronomy. We're supposed to be equal to these nations. We're supposed to be over these nations, man. You
yeah.
see? And overcome goes into like keeping the faith and through the tribulations. That's what we're fighting for. Rulership, dominion. You got it, bro.
God, yeah, because the Lord, He made us a holy people, and the word holy just goes to separate. All right, so we're separate from all these nations, and we're the only nation that was given these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, that wasn't given unto them; that was given unto us to rule over all these nations. All right, because it was really supposed to start even from the beginning. All right, with Adam, but the Lord had it written a different way. So Adam ended up going off, and that's where the sons of God fell. Right, we got the name sons of God for a reason. We're literally the sons of Yahweh Bashem Shah. All right, so we're really set up to rule over all the nations, but we went off. And then now that we went off and we seeing what wickedness is, we learning evil, what not to do. All right, the Lord is bringing us back, and it's really gonna be that the new covenant through Yahweh Shah, man, which is us being changed so we can rule forever over these nations. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead get back into it. This is Revelations chapter 2 and verse. I'm gonna reread verse 26. It says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father."
And that's what Yahweh Shai inherited. But we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say that ask of me and I shall give you the heathen for thine inheritance in Psalms chapter 2. Well, Yahweh Shai is gonna share that portion with the governing body, the house of David. And we're gonna subject all these nations. They said rule with a rod of iron. That means rigorously. You see? It's not gonna be sweet. We're gonna jack them up and make their ass be in subjection. Matter of fact, we can go into Isaiah the 2nd chapter.
God, this is literally the last one.
God, spirit.
Yeah. God, this is Isaiah chapter 2. I'm starting at verse 1. It says, "The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw
Slaki,
concerning."
before you continue, I want to check that title out.
Yeah, yeah.
It says the Heavenly Father's universal reign. So the Lord is gonna make his reign on the planet Earth via through his people. But it's a process to that. You got it, bro.
God. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it
All the
shall."
tribes.
God, yeah. It says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh Bashem Shah's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it."
They're gonna flow into us, and this didn't. And you even say, "Hey, this didn't happen yet," because Isaiah, because you have these Christians that are trying to say, "I did already happen with David and all that." Isaiah was way years after King David. The time period of Isaiah was when King David had already passed. The northern kingdom, the southern kingdom wasn't. The southern kingdom didn't get brought into the Babylonians yet, but they were about to. That was when the northern kingdom was getting fucked up, about to get fucked up by the Assyrians. This was during this time period. So this is after King David. So that means that it's talking about another time. And it says the mountain of the Lord, because that's that mountain goes to like the government. So the government of the Lord is going to be above the rest of these nations. And what is that government? That's the house of David. You see,
God.
and all the nations are going to flow into it. They're going to come into us. They're going to be in subjection and bent to us, to our will. You got it, bro.
God, and then also, it said in the beginning, it says concerning Judah and Jerusalem. All right, so it's just like that means that they're going to be ruling together. As scriptures goes into how you going no longer two stick, but as one. That's what you got. The nation of Israel, no longer just northern kingdom, with Judah and Israel. Basically, it's just nothing but the nation of Israel. All right, and at that time, what was this? Oh yeah, after Solomon, yeah, they end up splitting. And like you said, this is way after David and them when he said this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead jump in verse 3. It says Isaiah chapter 2, verse 3. It says, and many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord of Yahweh Shah, to the house of the Most High. I mean, the God, the power of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh Shah from Jerusalem.
Now, the law just don't mean just saying the scriptures. The law actually means you actually bringing out the judgments, doing the stuff that's written in the law. You see, and that's what's going to come out from our people. You see, but before that. We got to wait till Yahweh Shah returns. That's when this is going to be fulfilled. You see, you got it, bro.
It just goes into what I said earlier, how the Lord made us a holy people, all right, separate from them, all right, like how we're supposed to be, over all these nations, man, all right, because we've been given the law, statutes, and commandments, man. They supposed to be flocking to us on like how can we keep your ways? Y'all are so wise and understanding people, all right. Teach us your ways, man, because we're holy, separate from them. Like that meme. I'm better. Yeah, we're better than these nations, bro. Hell, Jake is doing like pretty good in a lower state. You can see Jake just dominating sports, and what woman don't like a so-called black man? Just saying, with a tall black man with a beard, right? Imagine when we were in our godliest state, man. All right, changed into new bodies when we're actually in basically in the right mind. Because this is everybody in the wrong mind, so of course we're gonna look like trash. But once we're in our right mind, it's gonna be like, dang, man, like these are the people that we really agree with Esau to do this to these people, like stuff like that. But did you want me to continue on?
God, we get verse 4.
Shit,
That'll be all.
Like this is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. It says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Now the Amalekites said they fulfilled this. Those little hats, but it's still war over there. It's war all over in the Gaza Strip, all over in where our so-called Holy Land is supposed to be. There over there at war, fighting over it. So therefore, they henceforth shows they didn't fulfill this, and they're not, the righteousness is not going forth out of them. But when we actually do fulfill this, when Yahweh Shah returns with the true Israelites, we're gonna make all that wars. They're gonna be turned into stuff to work with. They're gonna be working for us. We're gonna subdue them, put them in subjection. You see, and they're not gonna be no more war. You see, the last war is gonna be World War III when Yahweh Shah returns. You see, but the point of this lesson that we went into, man, was that in the kingdom, these nations will be brought into subjection, just like it was in past times. Whenever we had reigns of us having our little kingdom, our dominion, we subjected everybody with King David. And then when we had a dominion over our part of our land that we had parted, the time period of Joshua, we had to subject those nations. But we're going to do the same thing in that conquest with Yahweh Shah. You see? So, that's how it's going to be in the kingdom. Matter of fact, we can get one more. We can get Revelation chapter 11. I'm going to get verse 15 real quick.
Yeah, Revelation 11:15.
Because Revelation 11 goes into us waking up, and then later on in that verse it goes to that destruction happening. But after the destruction, this is why I want to get the point. After the destruction, this is after that war. Matter of fact, you get 14 and then 15.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Which we're in a time period as third woe coming, man. Yep. Right? You got it, bro.
And it says, verse 15, it says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there was and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Now Hamashiach, that means the anointed.
Yep.
So the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and of his anointed, which is going to be who? The house of David, the governing body. The Israelites are going to rule, you see, with Yahweh Shai. but it's going to be after that destruction, because before that it goes to us waking up, then it goes to the come up hither, and then it said after that it was a great earthquake on the earth. But after all those things happen, that's when the kingdoms are going to be the Lord's, you know, and guess what? The saints are going to retain that sovereign power over everybody. You see? So it's going to be a conquest in the kingdom. You see? To set up the kingdom for everybody to be righteous, we're going to have to set them up. We're going to have to subject everybody, put them under our power, under our authority. All these heathen nations, man. And it's not going to be it's not going to be without force. We're going to do it with force. We're going to make them be in subjection like our forefathers did, man. All right? Anything else you got, bro?
Nah, man. That was it.
Yeah, the point has been made, bro. The nation of Israel is going to put these nations in subjection and make them obey. Because, like, right, if we was to go up to ask these nations, hey, you need to serve the Lord, they ain't going to do that shit. Or, hey, we're taking over your land. We're going to get our land back. You think they're just going to give it to you? No, we finna take that shit. You see? We're gonna stick our foot up there behind. We're gonna have spiritual power, and we're gonna make their ass fucking submit and subject. You see? And that's what we're getting ready to see happen. That's what we're fighting for: sovereign power and dominion. We're not gonna be equal with these nations in the kingdom, man. But anyways, Lord willing, this was edifying. We'd like to end it off by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakudash, double honor city, apostles, others, great millstone, rule, teach well. Till next time, come Shalom.
Shalom.